In this video I'm going to show you how to create an app having signed up to the developers app at Facebook. So first off, I've gone for the option of creating a new app, which pops up this window. I need to put in an app name for the demo, I'll call it. I don't need to worry about app namespace. I've already got the hosting, which is where the site is, so I don't need to worry about that. So I just click on continue. Okay, so just work out their security check. And hope that's right. Okay, so it's now generated me an app ID and an app secret key that you should not share with anyone else because you don't want them getting in there and making changes to your apps. So for this one here, obviously I'm only using it as a demo, so I won't be sharing this. Well, if it's still active, it's because I don't really care about it, and after this I'll probably delete it anyway. So otherwise, just make sure you don't share this with anyone else. So the things that we need to worry about are the app on Facebook. So all we need to do is just grab our URL. So the Canvas URL, that's the one that just has HTTP, and the secure Canvas URL, we need to actually include that S in there. Now Facebook only looks at the one with the S in there anyway, so at some point I guess they'll actually be removing this extra field for the Canvas URL. So also page tab, we just need to fill in some of the details here as well again. So just the two variations, with and without the S. Page tab name we'll say for demo, and we can upload a page tab image. We'll need to set it to be the 810 pixels wide. There are still people out there with the 520 pixels wide fan pages from before Facebook made the change, so they're just accommodating those people. Okay, we've also got the option of editing the icon up here as well, which you might want to do. So when you see a message come up on, so for instance when you're using one of the share options, it will actually say from which app it's coming from and show this little icon there. So you might want to upload your own little icon there that will display. So for now I'm not really going to worry about any of those images as it's just for demonstration. So now I'll just click Save Changes. Okay, so the things that we need are the app ID. So going back in here, Facebook, okay, Facebook app ID, Facebook secret, and the Facebook fan page URL is, I'll just put in the so that's going to be the one that that when people like the page, it's all relative to that. There are some other options that you can set globally for when people share your page. So the title that it appears, so if it's being shared on the wall, these are some of the settings that you can select. And then optionally there's the option to actually set different by the page that they're sharing. You can go in and change the settings for what's going to be shared on those individual pages as well, rather than just have these global settings. So that's all we need there for now, so I'll just save all changes. Okay, now to add that to our page here, what I'm going to want to do, so as one of these apps here, what I'm going to want to do is say, okay, we've got the app ID, which is this one. From the tutorial there is actually a link to the DIYcustomfanpages.com/create fan page, which has this little script for you to add it to your page. The site URL is that same one that we were using to add into Facebook. So that's DIYfanpages.com/yoursite. Now we click on create fan page. It pops this up for us. Now we just need to select which page that's going to go on. So I select that, add page tab. Okay, so it then just redirects back to there, but if I now refresh this page, then under the apps, all the apps I've got set up for demonstration purposes, we now see this for demo, which is the one that I just set up. So you can now see that the full page is being pulled into Facebook, and that's how you add an app into Facebook. So when you think about it, you could, while we do have the option to have this navigation, if we want to actually display all of these different apps, we could actually create an app for each individual page that we create in the DIY custom fan page site. So we could have an app that goes to the home page, could have an app that goes to a services page straight away. We could have an app that goes to a particular promo. You could have 5 different promos set up, so that when somebody comes to your timeline, then all of those different pages that are set up as different apps could appear in here. So that's the way to create your Facebook apps.